What's up, man? We back. This is RAF. I know y'all like, wait a minute. I thought it was called something else. Yeah, RAF. Silas, what's that mean, brother?
It means random as fuck. Random as fuck podcast. Or video cast.
I think it turned into DJ real quick.
Yeah, random as fuck podcast.
Yeah, man. Why we change the name, yo?
I don't know, just felt like it need to be done. Shit.
Man, he changes every week. That y'all can expect. That's why we call it random, because he kind of random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Random as hell. Like next time we'll probably be shooting outside.
He might be shooting outside. That's possible though, before the weather breaks.
Hey,
But, yeah.
What's up? What we talking about today, Hassan?
I don't know, man. We're going to talk about Kanye, man. Kanye was supposed to drop an album
On Friday.
on Friday.
What's it called?
Jesus is King. Yes, Lord. Yes,
At 8 o'clock, his publicist put out I think it was a tweet saying that the album was dropping at 8 p.m. And it didn't come out. So where's it at?
Who's his publicist? Kim Kardashian.
I don't know if she's his publicist.
Nobody
She's
knows
nudist.
Nobody knows who his actual
She's
publicist
nudist,
is.
but I
Oh, we don't know his
She's
publicist?
We don't know her. Like she not a celebrity or anything like that. We don't know her name.
So it didn't drop, but I mean, you know, do you think it's going to be a good album?
You know what? Kanye lost me
Good
with the
years.
Yeezys. He lost me with the Yeezys.
Oh,
From that album, I kind of been reserved. I've listened to it and I've just been like,
Who was the last one? The Yay, whatever?
Yeah.
That's 7. Was it 7 tracks?
Yeah.
It was 7 tracks that I couldn't listen to.
yeah.
Damn.
No.
There's only one of them. There's only one that I thought would fit him,
Yeah.
but he's just all over the place. He gone. That's that Kardashian, man.
I still
That's
want
a
to hear it.
Kardashian.
I mean, I want to hear it, but yeah, I'm not going like you know how certain albums I would go to the stores 8 o'clock in the morning, buy the actual CD and open it up and all that good jazz.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I ain't been to the store to buy no CD.
I know,
Damn.
but I'm just saying. That
That used to be a thrill, though.
That used to be a thrill though. The old like, yeah,
No,
like,
real talk. The last album I did buy was Kanye West, the College Dropout. I went down to Virgin Mega Store, and that was down there in Easton, and copped it. I was all geeked. I walked down, you know, do a little Mike Epps dance.
Damn.
so the
I bought
last.
Graduation.
Graduation was the last Kanye album that I can honestly say I was excited about, and I was like, yo, he on one. That's when he lost me at the Graduation.
I like, well, you know, I like 808s and Heartbreak. That had
That was
that
dope,
was dope. That was
too.
dope.
What about the beautiful dark twisted
Fantasy?
fantasy?
That was okay.
That was dope.
Listen, we gotta be real though. Like a lot of stuff that's different. Everybody wants to call art. Some of that stuff that boy be doing be weird, and we need to call it weird. Let's be realistic. Like that video he had with those wax figures and stuff like that.
Art.
Yeah.
That's not art. That was weird.
Okay. It was weird.
He's on the weird side.
So-
again. I'm telling you, man, it's the Kardashian curse, man.
We're not gonna put that on.
And
I'm not gonna give
listen,
that much credit.
Everybody,
Don't give no
he's
shout
stupid. Everybody that they mess with, man, they bring the dude down, man. Think about it, man. Reggie Bush was out the league after that.
Hell yeah.
He wasn't the same. I'm trying to think. What's the dude that played for Brooklyn?
Chris Humphrey.
Yeah, where he at?
We're old.
Marc won't crack.
He was on. He was on
Yeah,
that.
if I remember the goddamn brothel.
He almost killed himself on Viagra at a brothel, man.
He wasn't a brothel
Started
though.
cooking
Yeah.
Viagra at the same time. Don't even plan on fucking. Just sit there getting high.
Where am I right now?
Right.
The curse, man.
Where the hell am I?
Damn.
But let's get back to Kanye. What's your thought? So is this a gospel album? Is he? That was supposed to be gospel.
Y'all had the titles of the songs?
Nah. Kim posted something.
Yeah, because I know he put out a supposed track list.
Yeah, Kim did that.
I don't believe it until I see it. My
I
thing
think it's
is
gonna be one track. And it's just one track is gonna be like an hour long.
hour long track.
And it's just go.
Okay.
He would
That's
do
a
something
good
like that. Though.
song, boy. That's
he
a
would do
good
something
song.
like
Good concept. But what's your thoughts on, like I said, Kanye Sunday service? Like, have you guys watched it?
Absolutely.
What do you think?
I think it's brilliant. I mean, he's taking songs like, what is it? Aaliyah. What song is that?
And the Genuine joint too.
Not Come Over, is I Don't Wanna Be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't wanna be.
See, I didn't hear that.
Be without you.
I
Be
missed
without
that.
you. Yeah.
That's
Man.
when he freed SWV. song. That was
Yeah,
that was
you
like,
talking about the rain joint?
yeah.
Man, I saw that
See,
one.
I gotta see that
He
one. I
did
ain't seen that
Genuine.
one, too.
He,
Genuine was
Yeah.
dope.
My Soul Was Anchored. I think he flipped it. So I mean, I think what he's doing. I think he was at New Birth Baptist Church in Atlanta with T.I. and T-Chainz, 2 Chainz, T-Chainz.
Show your age right there. T-Chainz, we would have called him Titty Boy.
Titty Boy.
But my thing is this though. So a lot of people say this is the internet's just talking, they buzzing. They saying that he lost his black fan base with the whole Trump, the MAGA hats and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And the quickest way to get black people back on your side is, hey, I'm riding for Christ right now. Is that the wave?
That's an angle. I mean, look at what Snoop did.
But Snoop
had the highest charting gospel album last year.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It's a good album, but it wasn't a Snoop rap album. He had a bunch of gospel artists singing on that track the way he did it. It was smart.
Yeah, Faith Evans was on it.
Everybody was on that.
So you feel like he played
Clark Sisters was on it.
I'm not saying
black
anything.
church crowd.
Me personally, I'm not saying anything. I'm saying this is what the internet is saying. The internet is saying
That's what it seems like, though. It seems like that's the good play. Like, look at Trump. Trump tried to get black folks on his side by going to the church. Because he knows
He ain't going to nobody's church, bro.
He whatever he does is he
there are some pastors that are endorsing him in the black church.
That's because they see the limelight. They see
It's
the
money.
power he has.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's more of a conservative view. I mean, he is.
He's not conservative. He about himself. So we're not gonna get into politics.
Kanye about himself. Kanye about himself. Nah.
So we talking about Kanye right now. So
But Kanye about himself.
Right.
Though.
So do you think? Like I said. So what do you think? Do you think Kanye honestly is like I said? Because I can't say. I don't know the man. Never met him, so I can't speak on if Kanye is authentically trying to find Christ or trying to get a better relationship. Because if he is, I'm hoping he is. I really want that for him. I want everybody. If you're looking for spirituality, get it, brother. I'm all for it. But at the end of the day, is it real?
I think Kanye is about Kanye. He's doing whatever he can to draw attention. He is probably one of the first trolls through social media because I think so just because of how he changes up. Like this dude got blonde hair now, man.
Damn.
So I mean,
I feel like he doing it because he's trying to generate something else. It's always something he's doing.
It's always something like say Kanye for president 2024 or whatever.
Yeah.
He's always doing something that's.
I think Kanye going blind is him bringing the Golden Lords back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I'm glad you said it, man.
These young people don't know about the video, man. That was a good movie. I don't care
Get
what nobody
you one of those little things right there. Like,
Or he might just
Baby
Super
Lords.
Saiyan mode. We don't realize
He is Super Saiyan mode.
said. We ever heard your point of view on Kanye? Like, do you think could this actually be him trying to go this route, or is this really Kanye, or is this about getting people back on the side, getting the black people back on the side?
I think Kanye just doing Kanye. I mean,
Because my thing is this, he's not the first person to do this. R. Kelly, when these first allegations came out, he came out with an album. What's it called?
Chocolate Factory.
You Say Me. No, You Say Me. It was a gospel album and an R&B album. It was a double disc.
Yeah, you're right.
Quiet as
Sure
kept.
is.
After
That
what
album-
allegations? Like these current ones?
No, the first one. Long time ago.
Oh, I thought he came up with TP3.com.
But would you listen to the R. Kelly album now? The
Hell
gospel
yeah,
album
yeah,
now?
absolutely. Why not?
Because you gotta think, he's talking about that
Good music.
while he was pissing on little girls.
Listen,
Man.
it was after the fact, first and foremost.
The
However,
nigga missed the toilet. That's all I'm saying.
we do not condone
When he
any type
came
of...
back, he was like, "What in the hell?" Well, I'm already done.
That's my thing, though.
Sorry.
So like I said,
Should've said
I don't apologize, man.
at the time, I did listen to that You Say Me album. It was a good album. Am I listening to it now? No, I can't.
I still listen to R. Kelly. All this shit.
I can't.
I feel bad listening
I feel bad listening to it
because it's so dope.
And
Like,
it's
do I feel bad if I hum the music? You see what I'm saying?
my
If it's on,
my thing is
if I'm like,
What?
my thing is when he was writing these songs,
like if I'm,
who was he writing them about?
I don't know who's right.
man.
I mean, if that's the case, you got to do that with everybody. Who was Teddy Pendergrass singing about when he was?
But this nigga called himself the Pied Piper though.
Yeah.
man.
If you know what the Pied Piper is,
He did a lot of suspect things.
man.
That's why it's really hard.
But Kanye ain't leading the kids down to damnation. So
Kanye just gone. He lost.
He ain't lost, bro.
I think
I like Kanye. Kanye, if you hear this, brother, I love you. I love your artwork.
So you feel like he
Put
woke?
me on, huh?
You feel like he too woke then?
I don't think he woke. I think.
So you think slavery was a choice?
Different kind of conversation.
Okay.
That's
All right.
Kanye though.
That's Kanye though.
I mean, because at the end of the day, I mean, his point was like he used Haiti as an example. They overthrew their captains and took the land back for themselves. You know, when you got Africans coming from Africa coming here by the boatload, different tribes, different tongues, different everything. We couldn't organize as fast. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't organize as fast.
So you're saying you don't agree with Kanye?
I don't agree with that. I can see where he's trying to go, but I just think that the wording was kind of like Jack.
That's why he's trolling.
That's
why he's trolling.
I get what he was saying by that. Saying slavery is a choice. It, in a way, kind of. I feel what he's saying. Like, well, we could at least fall back. Because he broke it down even like in Django. He said like, well, y'all, there's more y'all than there is us. Like, why don't they just kill us? And I kind of get that's where he was kind of going with that. Like, we were into charge a long time ago.
I agree with that, but once again, though, like I said, people aren't talking about the fact that the tactics they use. Like I said, like they'll take a pregnant woman, cut the baby, the baby out, let the baby hang.
Right.
So scare tactics are embodied.
Right.
So that type of fear is, like I said, it's psychological. Like you can't like they did things like if you ran away, they cut your foot off. Like it was different things they did to show you, hey, run away is not the move.
But to Kanye's defense, what we don't need is for every celebrity to use their platform to sing the same song and dance. You need somebody to be able to have dialogue and have respective dialogue, so that that way you can formulate and foster new opinions.
Dialogue is good.
Okay. But what we talking about? Do y'all think he's actually thinking this in his head?
No. I don't know what Kanye thinking.
Kanye is just trying to generate
a
buzz by any.
But I think the media is trying to create this concept that Kanye is crazy, and
you don't think he's that crazy?
All geniuses is crazy.
I mean, there's a level of crazy to create genius, but I don't think we need to be calling the war and get his ass evaluated all the fucking time. I don't think we need to do that. I mean, at the end of
he did it himself, man.
Right.
He did it himself.
I ain't gonna say Kanye crazy. I think Kanye got some mental issues. He really dealt with the issue with his mom. I think that's the real thing that's going on.
That's one thing, but how long we gonna use that excuse?
I mean, you got money.
Definitely though, right? Like, especially, and then you look at it like this too. Like, he kind of. I mean, you look at it psychologically, like he put himself in a position to where because it wasn't like he had introduced his mother to the guy that did the plastic surgery or something like that. So it might be like he got some kind of guilt going on. Like, damn, I kind of put her in that situation.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then
But what's crazier than that? Then he goes and gets life on life.
Right, exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I
said.
said.
There's something with that, but I will say, I mean, he does come off as being sometimes out there, but I don't really go to Kanye for his political leanings. I don't go to Kanye for his fashion statements and stuff like that. And his outbursts, I go there for his artistry. And if he believes that, whatever in life, because I mean, you heard him in all his music. Grammy family, this, and chasing numbers, and we doing this, and getting out our dreams. That's good music. I mean, he got all this stuff about. I mean, I just listened to the song with him in the game. I wouldn't get far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They talk, if it add up 1, 2, nigga, that's madness. Game, you madness. How you gonna call out all these? I mean, he really talking about women and all this other stuff. Now he's like, man, he's at a point where he can talk about God. Why not?
Now he's talking about you're such a fucking hoe. He's doing songs like that afterwards. So like, it's like he.
But my thing is, like I said, we're all contradictions. Like we look at.
I mean, Snoop made a classic after he made Bible of Love. I mean,
that's my thing. That's my thing. Like I said, like people are multifaceted. Like I said, you're not one person. Like
but
as a believer, I listen to everything. I rock with all kinds of music. I don't just listen to Christian music. So that's what I'm saying. So I get it.
Oh no, because Christian music is boring. Gospel music is better. But you listen to that.
Gospel music is better.
It's that Christian alternative music, brother.
There are some dope Christian rap artists that are fire.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you back to get off the podcast. I'm gonna get you here.
I'm gonna say this. one of his biggest hits when he came out was Jesus Walks.
Yes.
So it's still dope. Yeah, it is. And my thing is, I'm willing to give him a chance. I want to see where he go with it. I mean, because it ain't me to judge whatever, however God is using him to use his platform.
Right.
I mean, because when I heard that Aaliyah joint, I was like, whoa, I know that beat. And he threw an organ on it. Hey, boy.
So once again, like I said, you can't take away
As far
Kanye.
as his music,
Yeah.
That's Sunday service. From what I've seen, I try to watch a couple of them. It's fire. It's soulful. You feel like you in the church. You feel inspired. It's dope. But I look at Kanye and I'm like,
I don't want that for
come on.
But my thing is this.
Even though I know it's dope.
Yeah. My thing is this, as somebody who goes to church, if Kanye is what brings you closer to it, I'm not tripping.
That's true.
That's why I said, like, cause
That's what it's about.
Christian rap for me, like I said, I was.
We love you, Lord.
I was when I was younger. Christian rap was so whack.
Who would have people down
It was hot garbage. I'm not gonna lie. So what I had to do though, as I got older,
Yeah.
the artists they evolved and they developed. And they stopped trying to sound like everything else that's in the world, and they start making music themselves. And it's dope. Like Toby the Wigway, this dude is
Straight
He
fire.
go.
He's
Straight
monster.
I think we can high five on that one.
Yeah. Straight
He's-
fire.
I haven't heard of him, but I'm a.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, I vouch for it.
So do we think that this is a gimmick, or that's what I'm saying?
We don't know. I think
we have to wait for that album
We
to
gotta
come
wait for
out.
that.
That's
So
what we got.
okay, so if
Jesus
Jesus is King comes out next Friday, you listening?
Absolutely.
I'm listening.
Midnight, dog.
All right.
Come
We-
on.
So we all gonna agree to listen to it because I said for the culture, I listen to it. Like what was that
For
album?
the culture.
For the culture, like I said,
My man.
Snoop put out an album after the Bible of Love, I think, or was it before it? And it was hot garbage. I ain't gonna lie. But I think it was like an R&B album or something. He put something out. Snoop Dogg.
You talking about Snoop?
Yeah, and it was bad.
You talking about this?
Make it cool to be crip again. I don't know. It was something.
He had like a compilation.
But don't nobody be
Then he had,
questioning
Willie
Snoop's
Nelson.
motives.
Then he had like Willie Nelson.
I don't
He had
know.
like it was like a compilation.
It was bad.
He was out here killing the
Yeah.
president, talking about make America crip again and all this other
Yeah.
stuff.
And all I know is it was bad.
Then Bible Love come out now he's sanctified and saved, and now he drop another gangster album.
But he was, but like I
Then
said,
he go back to Snoop Lion.
you see the album though. He doesn't really talk about it. Like it's not like him just like really just like glorify. He was because I said
Oh what? Oh, you talking about on the
Bible of Love album.
He was like a compilation
It
album.
really was.
I
Like I
mean,
said, yeah. He like I said, his story was he always grew up in church. He always grew up. That
well,
was
if you
his
listen to
background.
Rhythm and Gangsta, the first song that Alchemist produced was I love to give you First of all, I mean, but that song, listen to it. That song is really, really dope.
Right.
And he talks about him being in church and everything like that. And so, I mean, we knew that God was in his life. We know that God is in Kanye's life. We knew that, even in Kanye's song, speaking about God is not something that can get you to the level you're trying to be at. So, I mean, I think we need to wait and see. Let's see what happens with Brother Kanye.
I agree. But on the topic of music, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
That's been talked about constantly.
I think we need to wait and see with Tekashi. No, I'm messing
Yeah.
with you.
Ain't nothing to wait about. He done told on everything.
This nigga telling on
Everybody. And the memes have been hilarious. I've been loving them.
But I'm gonna say this. Okay, so he was facing 75 years,
I
right?
think it was like 47.
47, something like
He
that.
was gonna be gone for a long time.
So numbers together.
I'm gonna say this myself. I ain't a part of that life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put myself in that position to even be in that part of my life, so where I'm snitching in the first place.
Right.
Because if I was, I'm telling on everybody.
Damn.
I'm light skinned. I got these color eyes. Nah, man. I'm gonna have to fight 10 niggas a day. I can't do
I ain't
it.
trying to hear that snitching shit. Niggas was loving First 48. So at the end of the day,
Exactly.
everybody like a
Exactly.
good snitch.
Exactly.
So let's clarify snitching. Silas and I do a crime together. It's he and I.
Yeah.
We running.
Okay, let's set it up.
Yeah.
Y'all robbing McDonald's. Y'all on hard time.
McDonald's though?
Yeah, because they open late. They open late.
Store before we have McDonald's.
They close. It's 2:37.
Anyway, so
Okay.
we rob a place.
They got
we run.
McDonald's. Yes, go.
I'm a little bit faster than Silas.
Yeah.
He gets caught.
Give me the money.
Now, he gets caught. They're going to arrest him. He's going to jail.
Yeah.
If Silas tells on me, that's snitch.
That's
Yeah.
That's like I said. Let's
Even subtly, like
Yeah.
Well, hold
big
on,
it up my
hold on.
face.
But what he's doing is he's telling on people that don't even have anything to do with him.
At
He
all.
calling out, yeah, Jim Jones was in the same gang.
Boy!
He talking about Cardi B was in the same gang. He just throwing
Cardi B,
everybody in.
Cardi B, that was not in the transcript. I don't know how that got. That's a rumor.
But he just throwing people
He
out
did
there
throw
like,
Trippy
you want to know
Red.
something else? I got something else for you. You want to know something else?
But so that's my next point.
And
That's
by the
what he
way,
doing.
Do y'all think, like I said, so it's coming out now that he might have been a criminal informant from the start?
I always thought he was a cop.
Yeah.
I always thought he was a
I
cop.
never listened to the nigga's music.
I've never heard his music.
I like with Gumbo. That shit was hard when it came. I like Gumbo. That was hard, but
But
I always
like,
thought he
but
was a
like,
cop.
but I said, like Aaron said, he always thought he was. Like, cause like when you think about
You
his,
always thought he was though. For real.
Not coming out. I mean, you see the way he was moving, and like
was
he
about
doing all
to say
this,
that.
like
Yeah.
Going to Chicago and
all that
He
kind of shit,
was
like
wilding
man,
out.
Well, he
Like,
was moving.
somebody would have been touched. Too.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is this. So
he wasn't doing that. You
No.
know, what's that boy's name? Soulja Boy was, because Soulja Boy was
Nah,
trolling.
but Soulja
niggas
Boy
earlier.
Soulja Boy got
wasn't
touched.
But he wasn't doing it like that.
he
though.
got touched too.
Okay.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure did.
And
When he did that Subaru,
Yeah.
and dude took that camera from him.
He done got robbed and everything.
Wait, in California.
Tekashi ain't been touched at all.
That's true. He hasn't been touched at all.
And listen, this is one of the things that one of the points that really kind of one of the points that drove home Tekashi was an informant from Jump was the charge he had before. Like when he pled out for like some type of like sexual like battery or of a minor.
That's right. That was the
Yeah.
first
And-
first
and-
incident.
Nobody's heard anything else about that.
Because this is better.
No. This is
better shit.
before his rap career got started, I think, like when like in his infancy stages.
Yeah.
He was arrested. He was like he pled out to like sexual with a minor.
Minor,
Yeah, and he didn't go to jail. His rap career wasn't affected by that. So who else can do that?
That's when he started his career as a cop. When they have
That's what he put the badge on like, hey.
That's when he started his career as a cop.
Cause like I've seen different people break stories about it, and I'm like, it makes sense. Cause I said like the way he was moving, the way he was talking about, I'm gonna go to Chicago, and what's the boy's name from Chicago?
Chief Keef.
Chief
Chief
Keef.
Keef.
I'm like, in Chicago, that dude's he's that dude. He's a dime in Chicago. You be telling me he can go to Chicago and talk
He's a
that
what in
crap?
Chicago?
A dime.
A dime?
A dime.
He's a dime, bro?
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
won't
man.
say that.
In Chicago, see, they
But you know, he's saying basically that's his city.
that's his city.
I'm gonna go with you on that.
Yeah. That's
And
it.
then he was in LA and he was talking about he wasn't checking in. He don't
Yeah.
need to check in.
Right.
He just was just doing too much. Like
It
And, I,
said it that way.
and then
And that's when he began.
but that's my thing. Like, say, like the way he was moving, you don't move like that unless you like I
you
said
protected.
you protect
Yeah.
the FBI.
You got a sexual offense, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we need you to go ahead and put this badge on. no problem.
Cause like his story was like he was like working at like a deli or something like that. They say
Yeah.
like who just found this dude with rainbow hair? Like, hey,
He ain't have
should be
rainbow
a
hair at the
rapper.
time, brother.
He didn't.
No, it was just green.
He ain't no tattoos or nothing.
Oh, it was just great.
You stupid.
I
the blood-
don't know nothing about
built-
dude.
The Bloods
the Joker
built this.
then.
But here's the deal with when it comes to Bloods. Bloods got a lot of influence when it comes to hip hop. I mean, they got because Lil Wayne and Baby Crips.
Nah, I thought they was saying that they was Bloods.
No, they Bloods, but they had a lot of blue on them. That
They
what
used
happened
to-
to that
they
boy
used to-
video.
So they was Blood and Crips. They was Brinks.
Yeah,
It was Brips.
Yeah, they was.
but like you, but you
So
can tell.
you got Game and you know.
You can tell the guys
Blood.
take that real serious though. Like I said, the guys that really about that life,
Yeah.
it ain't nothing to play about.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, but here in Ohio, okay. Let me not go there.
Yeah, because I think I know where. I mean, you have. I will say this: you have gang members.
Listen, what's
Supposed
any gang
here.
members listen, man? Shout out to y'all, man.
Right.
We'll no
Why?
problem.
Why every shouting out?
What's good with y'all?
Because we don't want no problem.
We'll want no problem.
Nah, I don't want no problem. But here's the deal: I ain't gonna be shouting out no Bloods. How you doing? Nah.
Well, we just saying shout out to everybody, brother.
All right, so since we on that note, Killer Mike, I'd like to get some Crip Cola on my next drink, so we can represent for y'all.
Okay. But like I said, to leave Tekashi, this is another thing that's been going on in the music industry we haven't touched on about
Yeah,
Fantasia.
absolutely.
She came out and made a interesting statement, and it's been getting shared. Fantasia does look very nice,
Oh, it's fine.
elegant. I'm
I'm married, so I'm gonna say.
No, we ain't.
I know y'all married. I'm speaking for
Okay.
myself. My wife's gonna see this.
Okay, go ahead.
My wife is the finest.
Good answer.
I'm looking in the camera.
Good answer.
Fantasia, she has a body, but I don't know about the face.
Listen,
I don't know about the face like.
I can listen to her talk though. But like I said, what did she say? Women aren't getting married because they're not willing to submit.
No.
And
You said free yourself.
some people, like I said, took it negatively. Some people took it positively. So let's start with you, Aaron. What do you think about women submitting to men?
I think a lot of that needs to happen a lot more. Nowadays, man, you got women. My opinion, you got too many women. That's why I'm always kind of single and shit like that. But you got too many women. They want to be in a relationship and compete with you at the same time. Like that's not gonna happen. Not with no real man. Like, some of them, they come in. I was looking at some shit. Like some women come in already trying to dominate the relationship. Like
Right.
that with no real man. Hey, it's time you get your shit get the fuck on. Like,
How about you, Silas?
I agree with what she's saying. But I also think, because what she was saying, and I think people were just looking at one clip.
That clip, like, oh yeah, oh no, I'm not.
Her
doing
husband
that.
even talked, and he was saying it like, he was like, we both talked, we both discussed, and then I'm kind of like the final word on it. You know, I listen to what you say, and then we put it together. So it's like you're still working together, but it's going to be on him to bear. So I think that a lot of women do need to do that, and I feel like that is what's lost. If you look at a lot of these women, they're putting everything above the man. They're putting kids, they're putting their job, they're putting everything above.
Nobody come before my kids. Fuck.
Exactly. And that's why everything is so lost right now.
I would say the kids would come first, but it's just.
That's debatable too, because in the Word of God, it's supposed
It's
to
to
be
be the
your
man.
spouse.
It's God. It's the man, the wife,
and
then the kids.
And the reason being is because the kids are going to grow up and they're going to be gone.
And they're going to see how the man, how the father and the mother interact with each other, and they're going to model that in their own life.
And then they go out.
Good answer. Good answer.
But
So let's go with you, dude. What's your thought on Fantasia's statements?
I think she's absolutely right. I mean, the thing about it is, first of all, I think people when they hear words like submit, it triggers something.
It's
I
the
mean,
word, the connotation of that
And then
word.
you're going to be like, what do you need, sir? Like, I'll come into
You think it's
America.
subserviency?
Whatever you like. No. Well, I mean, yeah, submission. There is submission. I submit to my wife, but my wife also submits to me.
Exactly.
100.
And it's, I think, what's lost is when they hear that, they're like, I ain't submitting to no man, but God. Well, God told you.
To submit to
How you gonna submit to him? Like, you know what? I heard what you said, Jesus, but I'm gonna just go ahead and bypass that. You're gonna have to forgive me. Nah. I mean, I think you should be able to. There's healthy submission.
I want to say something controversial.
Say it.
I just feel like
Yeah, it's REF out here, baby. What's up?
It's presented wrong in the church though. I think
What do you
sometimes the pastors do that. They kind of make it seem like you don't need a man, you only need God.
That's
And
bad.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
bad.
Sometimes it's presented
That
wrong.
sounds like the nunnery.
That's a bad.
But I'm just saying, but that's. I
So
mean,
you're-
we've been
that-
to church
yeah.
before, and you've heard that.
I've
heard that
when
before.
I was younger. I heard that.
so
But
controversial.
say it.
Yeah, he gonna say that shit because he trying to fuck him.
I wasn't gonna go there,
You got the
but
That's rampant in the city.
Yeah.
You know it. But
It is.
that's
off camera, I'm gonna talk
there's
about it.
there's words of
I'm off camera. We're gonna talk about it.
Well, my thing is, I mean, like the pastors and all that. Church is the people. It's not the building.
The building itself is not church.
So
this,
when you go,
this right here, real talk. If
Yeah.
2 or 3 come together, this is church right here.
Right.
That's what Killer Mike said.
so if the church is the people, the whole point of you going to church is to further your walk with Christ. That's it. And you do it as a people, presenting yourselves to God. As you begin to further your walk, you're able to discern certain things. Like, who cares if the minister is about that, trying to get on with women or whatever the case may be, you know that it's time for you and your people, you and your family to go.
Yeah, right.
So,
my bad, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
and I'm done.
What's your views on that, Mark?
Okay, so as a man of faith, I agree to an extent. Like I said, I agree with you what both said. your wife submits to you and you submit to her.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that's the thing that people aren't hearing. They're thinking, oh yeah, so she just submits and you just gotta do whatever he says. No, it's not like that. And then also, don't be submitted to some dude that you just met. He not your husband. You don't have a ring on your finger.
Stop.
Yeah.
Submission
Right
is
there.
earned.
Yeah.
Submission is earned.
He's not your husband. You got too
It's
many
earned.
women out here trying to submit to a man who ain't got nothing to do with them. They just tussling in the hay.
And that's the
Nigga
thing.
play video games all day.
Yeah.
And she's submitting to him.
And you guys said that's the thing that I don't want to get misconstrued. I don't want women out here just submitting to some guy who y'all been together 10 years. Y'all ain't never talked about marriage. Ladies, if you've been with a guy for more than 10 years and marriage has never been brought up, I'm talking directly to the camera, it's probably not gonna happen.
I'm looking with that.
This nigga keep telling her, he keep telling her, this high scores for you.
Because I'm not married, so.
Yeah. I mean, but what it's supposed to be two parties trying to get to that point.
So you come together and become one. So when you become one, it's like I said, so the way it's set up is like I said, man submits to God. Woman submits to man. The children submit to woman. But it doesn't mean that the kids don't listen to dad.
Right.
So it's a.
They see the figurehead.
It's figurehead.
It ain't make my dinner down or forever hold you.
Right. That's what people get it confused.
But like I said though, the connotation with the word submit, it's like I wish there was another word that we could, like another word we can choose that would not sound
I don't want to soften the blow.
I don't either. I agree with what I said. It is submit. You need to submit, and that's the thing. Like I said, and when you truly submit, it's dope. Like that's the part. Like
it's super dope.
It's like
and
that's
the
the thing,
world will make it seem like it ain't.
It ain't. Yeah.
And then now you know in your household that it is.
Yeah.
And so it's pointless. But then again, that's.
Because then nobody tell me marriage life is gonna be awesome. Like they make it like marriage is gonna be prison.
I wish I could have went backwards. Nah, man, life.
Me personally, I'm living my best life right now.
But it's still a lot of work. It is.
It's a lot of work, but it ain't like a jail sentence like they used to make it out to be. Like, oh, don't get married, dog. This and this and this, your freedom. Listen, I come and go as I feel.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we communicate, but when I go home at night, I know she got my back.
Right.
So
it's communication.
It's submitting. It's communication. It's being compassionate and compromise. It's so many things that you gotta do. And I think, like I said, that's what she was trying to get at. I think maybe she couldn't articulate it at the time, or maybe people are just hearing that in one little snippet and like, oh.
Well, she did kind of articulate. She said something about it's a generation.
I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't watch the full interview because she's like Michelle A for me. Like when she talks,
Her voice
it's like they need to put auto-tune on her voice.
Damn.
I would probably, I'm serious, man. Like when she sings, it is heavenly. But when she talks, I'm like, oh.
She yeah, I mean that. I know what you're saying. Her voice is terrible.
Yeah, it's very annoying, but I mean, I think it's something that's something that needs to be heard.
It needs to be. It needs
I
to be
think,
said.
and I think it should be digested. Don't just be listening to something.
What do you want the first thing come out your mouth?
Oh, she said.
Right.
The problem with that though, and I think it's the people that are complaining about it. It's the ratchets.
Right.
They feel like
the who?
The ratchets.
I like the name, the ratchets.
I say it. They come from a generation of ratchets where the mom didn't have no dad around because for whatever reason she ran him off, and then she's teaching the daughter, you don't need no man, and you always do this first, and you always put everything first, and then they hear that and they hear submit. I ain't submitting to nobody because I'm supposed to be the one, you know what I'm saying? And that's where that comes from. So when they hear it, it's almost like you got to soften the blow as far as this is what submission means. But I don't know how that can be like given to them. Maybe Cardi B need to come out with a record saying this is how you submit.
I submit.
He addressing the harlots, the charlatans.
Listen, that's a really good.
This is the charlatans.
And the harlot. That's a really good topic. I think we should hold off on that one though, because it's like we're gonna talk about the fathers in the picture and how
that's
how the black father's been taken out of the home and how that's impacted kids to this day. And still will. So
like generations, bro.
Generational curses. So we're gonna talk about that. Like I said on the future podcast, like on the future episode. We don't want to get too long-winded. I think we're out of time today. Let's go ahead and introduce who everybody is again real quick before we get out.
Well, let's have prayer before we do it.
I don't think we did introduce ourselves.
We should have did. Go ahead and say who
I'm comedian Silas.
Comedian number one.
They don't understand the
What's
joke.
up, man? Hassan Hancock, man. What it is, what it do.
Comedian number 2.
Aaron Pettway right here.
Yeah.
And I'm Marc Fazon, and you know, hit you with that real
Comedian
good
number
news.
two. Comedian number two.
This is
Hey,
the,
man,
this is the
been
RAF podcast.
RAF, random ass. Shut your mouth. What?
Yeah.
We out.
Yeah.